welcome back to my channel. So this is a video. As a viewer, I've always thought that whenever YouTubers run out of content they make this video, but to be honest, I recently hit 500 subscribers, for which I'm really grateful to each one of you all. But a couple of you all also requested make a Q&A video, so I thought let's just do it. Why not? Because we have a couple of questions and I'm gonna answer it, not diplomatically, but then I'll answer it, okay? So starting off with the first question, which is the most frequently asked whenever I put up stories on Instagram, I always get this question. So when will we get to see an artistic room tour? So if you mean artistic as in wherever everything is so aesthetically pleasing and there are paintings all over, so I have not made my room as such. And if you want to if you meant like an art room as in I have a separate room for art, I do not have that. And thirdly, if you want to see all my collection of my art supplies, then I can make a video, but then it will be really boring. I anyway make haul videos and they actually get boring for a couple of you all, because everything there is related to painting and it doesn't. I mean, even though I'm more into painting, I do not really like watching painting haul videos. I actually like to watch other stationery haul videos, but not painting related. So yeah, I get it, but I'll see if I can make, if you all want to see, I can definitely do that. So moving on to the next question, which is any fabric painting till now. So it's a very logical question. I have actually posted a couple of videos, just 38 videos. So if you just search fabric painting cook with brush, you'll find that there is no video. So if you want me to make a video over it, I can definitely do that. So moving on to the third question, which is what is my ultimate goal? Now this is something personal. I really don't want to disclose it, but if you're talking about YouTube, that will be there for sure. As far as I can, I'll always be uploading videos. Next question is, when are you making a video on caricatures and doodling? This is asked by one of my good friends, that is Anagya, again my classmate. So to be honest, again, doodling is one of the most requested videos on my channel, but to be honest, I really don't enjoy making doodling videos, although you all like it, I can make. Secondly, I do not really do caricatures, as when I was young I used to really do that, but now I don't, so I don't think I'll be making one, but I can think of. So moving on to the next question, which is your favorite brand for brushes? Now if you're talking about for me, what I really like, these are the ones like the Brustos Gold Taklin brushes. I'll link them down below. These are just amazing. These are a little long. If you're not comfortable, you might just not like it, but I find it amazing. Like, these are ultimate love. But to be honest, if you're talking about what you should purchase for yourself, or you're asking for a recommendation or something, then I would really say that the regular Camlin or the Faber-Castell brushes work really well. You do not really need to purchase expensive brushes. Your priority should be on purchasing good quality sheet and not brushes. Second priority should be to purchase good quality paints, but do not give priority to your brushes, because they don't really matter until and unless you're actually doing some professional painting or something. So yeah. So moving on to the next question, which is, could you please tell me which paper you have been using for painting? Now to be honest, I kid you not, whenever I go to the stationery, I pick up a packet of this, and honestly, I'll just tell you all the specifications of this. This is by Brushstroke. It's their artist watercolor, cold pressed, 100% GSM. Now why I really like this set of sheets, it actually comes in 5+1 set, that is 5 are there in the packet and then 1 is free. So why I really love it, I can do wash painting, I can do poster color painting, I can actually do acrylic painting, and then of course, since it's a watercolor sheet, I can do watercolors too. So it's really versatile. So what happens is, if I'm using ivory sheet that's meant for acrylic painting, I cannot really use that for watercolors. It would actually ruin the texture and everything of the sheet. And if it's a proper watercolor sheet, I cannot do acrylic painting on it. So it's a really versatile set of paper. So most of them are, in most of my videos you'll find this. Apart from that, I use different sheets as well, but mostly it is this, because I do not have to scratch my head for choosing, picking and choosing, picking, whatever, to select one of them for the video. I just pick this, and that's I'm good to go actually. Moving on to the next question, which is when will you start posting food related videos? It's asked by my one of my good friends, and there was this related question, why the name Cook with Brush? So I suppose you haven't been here since the start. So now, if you know, Cook with Brush was named just because I started with the motive of posting cooking and painting related or art related videos both. But then eventually I realized I cannot post both the kind of content on the same account or the same channel. So I thought that I'll just continue with my priority, that is painting and or the art, and later on I can move on with like cooking videos. Like I'll create a separate channel and I'll be posting there. So answering your question that when will I start posting, that will be like in a separate channel, and that will be like probably the next year. Yeah, that's that. So the next question is, where do you edit your videos? By the way, love them all. Thank you so much, Artistic Shweta. So I edit my videos, if we're talking about the device, and I edit my videos on laptop, and if we're talking about the software, I suppose, then it's Filmora 10. Yeah, Filmora X or 10, whatever it is. So I've recently been trying my hands on Adobe Premiere Pro, but then all of my videos are edited on Filmora. Premiere Pro just sounds so complicated and technical. It looks so technical and complicated that I get confused what to do, and I actually I end up not editing videos on it. So I'll be trying and using that. But Filmora is something that I've been using since the start, so I know it's easy to use. My hands are settled on it, so I really don't want to switch to another software. So moving on to the next question, that is how to clean the brushes and palettes after oil painting. So there are a couple of techniques, that is baby oil, linseed oil, then soaking it in the soap. So the one I know is the linseed oil one. So a lot of people also go ahead with turpentine. So the one that I know is the baby oil one, wherein you the linseed oil one. So wherein you drop a little bit of oil on a piece of rough paper, and then you rub the brush against it on the paper, and then you can get rid of most of the paint, and then you can use a dish wash or dish soap or hand wash, and then wash it completely in water. Moving on to the next question, which is how do I film my videos? Now I have a very basic setup. I just have a light in front of me. The camera is over here. I do not keep my light over here. The light is this way. The camera is over here, and the mic is connected to it, and I have to switch on AC, fan, everything. And that's the background, that's it. I do not do anything apart from that. There are a lot of things that go beyond just recording a video, but then it's difficult to shoot that part. So this question was also one of the frequently asked questions, that is how do you get an idea or inspiration or for reference or something. So talking about the video ideas, most of the times I just get requests and I am fulfilling those. Apart from that, ideas are like there's no place that I get it from, but it's like you keep scrolling Instagram whole day, you keep scrolling YouTube whole day, and then there's something, you get it into your mind. Whenever you're free the whole day, you're not doing anything, an idea just pops into your mind. So that's how it works, and most of the times I do not jot down my ideas, and I end up forgetting them forever and ever. I do not even recollect whatever I'd thought of for a video. And this is like an inspiration thing. Apart from that, like idea or inspiration thing, and apart from that, if you are talking about the reference thing for painting, then most of the times it's Pinterest, or if not Pinterest, then like Instagram, if you go ahead on Instagram and search something on hashtags, then there are a lot of images or let's say photographs by photographers that comes in front of you. I take that as reference and take it, like the video that I made on cucumber painting, that was a real cucumber I had imagined, so there was no reference to it that I had used. Okay, next question is kind of my favorite. Since it's cook with brush, I mean CWB means cook with brush, so what is your favorite food and food joint? So there are a lot of things that I really love because I'm a foodie, but one of the things that I recently I'm really craving for it, and it's not available in the place I live in, that is Ahmedabad. Like it's not like easily available in the market, but then I'm talking about momos, it's not available and I love them. I love it. And talking about the food joint, that has to be McDonald's or maybe KFC because those are my go-to food joints. Apart from that, restaurants, I keep exploring them, so that's that. So there was this question wherein the person actually asked me everything about me, so I'll just brief out. So I'm currently in 12th standard, I'm 17. I am a humanities student and my subjects are history, political science, English, along with economics and maths as an optional subject. And then with school, I do not want to disclose that, and career, I already spoke about it. That.
Next question is, which camera do you use? So basically the one I'm shooting with is Canon M50, but I shoot with one more too, but that's rarely that I use. I don't know the model, I'll try and link it down below.
So next question is that if I get paid or not. So there are a couple of things that I want to clear out, like just two things. That on YouTube there is this criteria that you need to complete 1,000 subscribers, and then you need to complete 4,000 watch hours, and there are XYZ number of things. Then secondly, if you watch someone's video and you see an ad coming over it, which means that the person is earning a amount out of that ad or the advertisement, because it's like I'm sure that you are not finding ads on my video, which means I'm not making revenue out of it. That means I'm not earning. So that's very clear that I'm not getting paid by YouTube anyway. So, and even if I get paid, I'll still make videos. Even if I don't get paid, I'll still make videos. I enjoy making. So yes. So the next question is, which canvas brand do you use? So basically I use Faber-Castell over Camlin, and apart from that I've also tried Itsy Bitsy. I really do not like it. The surface is too rough for the application of paints, and also that it's more expensive than the Faber-Castell and the Camlin ones. So I just use that. And there's this Pidilite or something, Fevicryl, I don't remember the name. I wanted to try it, but then I was having already a lot of canvases, and recently I've stopped making canvases, but I'll get back to it soon. So that's the reason that I'm not able to give you a clear answer. That's a vague one, I know. And the last question is, if you get 1 million subscribers, what would you like to do? A party or something? So first of all, you all are going to help me get to 1 million. So keep supporting like the way you are. And another thing that I would really like to do, of course I'll party or something, I'll throw a treat. But then more importantly, it's you people who will be there throughout. So I'll be giving a giveaway. Yeah, that's something that I've planned for even 1,000 subscribers. As soon as I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'll be keeping a giveaway. And yeah, that's the best way to gift you all. I cannot gift each one of you all, but then I can keep lucky winners. So I'll be doing a giveaway. And what else? I guess, yeah, that's the best I can do. Like share the happiness with you all, and I'll actually be grateful for whatever I have, the 500 subscribers. But then of course we all wish to grow more. So yes guys, that's about it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. I keep coming with art related videos, And if you want to see more such videos, like not such, but then art related videos, then you know the drill what to do. So I'll meet you in the next one. Till then, goodbye.